The Color of Money is a movie about pool starring Tom Cruise as a pool prodigy and karate master. Paul Newman's also in the movie and he stares at Tom Cruise lovingly. Then he takes him under his wing and turns Tom into an even better pool player that nobody can beat. Now because I have an ego, I've been thinking, can I beat Tom Cruise at pool? So I reached out to him and I did not hear back. So I reached out to the Church of Scientology and they have not stopped contacting me. But it was mostly just recruiting emails, trying to steal my soul. Nothing about getting in contact with Tom. So instead of playing Tom Cruise, I gotta jerry-rig this. So what I did is recreate some of the layouts from this iconic pool movie. Wherever Tom Cruise completes a run out, or wherever his opponent misses, I try and run out from there. How well I do will determine if I can beat Tom Cruise at pool. After channeling my inner Paul Newman as Fast Eddie Felson, I knew I was ready to take on Tom. So here's the first table layout of the movie, and what you'll notice is that after making the 6 ball, the 7 ball, it's in a different location. Wasn't there before. Trust me, that happens a lot in this movie. It happens so much that I'm no longer gonna mention it when it happens. Regardless, now it's time to take this run out to the table for myself. So what I do here is use a little low outside to bring the cue ball off the end rail back up towards the 7 ball into the side pocket. From here it's just a slow roll forward, getting a little bit closer on the 8 ball but leaving it straight in the pocket, looking to make sure that I can just do a nice stop shot on it to give myself perfect shape on that 9 ball. And there it is, straight in to the corner pocket. Let's go, that's game 1 on Tom Cruise. And the second layout is a pretty easy 1-9 combo into the corner pocket. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Even though I hit it a little bit harder than Tom, it still went in. I'm toe-to-toe with him, baby. Oh, and what's this shirt? Well, I'm wearing this shirt so that way I can kind of look like Tom Cruise if he was in Color of Money but a BoJack Horseman fan. See, I don't have a black shirt that says Vince on it, I just have one that says Hollywood that my ex-girlfriend gave me. Isn't it nice? Unlike her. But now let's get back to the pool. Here's the third layout. It's a 3-ball run, pretty easy. Tom makes it a little bit harder on himself than it needs to be, but he's still able to pull out the run. And now let's see if I can do it. But I want to do it the easy way. So I just do a stop shot on the 7, try and give myself a stop shot on the 8. It's not quite there, so instead I use follow, go off the end rail, come back down for perfect shape on the 9 ball. So far, so good. Here, Tom Cruise makes a 5-9 combo that's wired into the corner pocket. I set it up too, and to be honest, I probably put the 5 ball and the 9 ball a little bit too close together, but you know what? I'm still gonna give it to myself. And finally, here's the first time we get to see his opponent miss a ball. So I have to see if I can run out from where his opponent missed. So I try and make the 4 ball into the side, roll it forward for shape on the 5 ball. And from here, it's a relatively easy run out with the stop shot on the 5 ball, followed by a stop shot on the 6 ball. And now I could do a stop shot on the 7, but I decided to draw it back just a smidge to give myself just enough angle on the 8 ball to go forwards off the long rail, down to the short rail, and unfortunately leave the cue ball on the rail and straight on the 9. But it goes in. And not gonna lie, this layout scares me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull off this one. But I hunker down and I make the 6 ball and draw the cue ball back in order to get shape on the 7 ball. And now what I do is I use follow to go 2 rails up to the 8, but I give myself just a little bit too much angle on the 8 ball, making this shot a little bit more difficult to get position on the 9 because the cue ball naturally rolls towards it. And did I leave myself enough room to make the 9? I did, without scratching. Take that, Tom. So here's a layout where they don't really show the full table, and this guy sticks his tongue out at Tom a lot, but I just guess where the balls are based on where he's shooting. So I go 3 into the side, come up for the 4 ball into the side pocket as well, overshoot it just a little bit, so I gotta go top rail, back down for the 5 ball. And with this position, all I gotta do is use follow to go 2 rails around the 9 for the 6. And I didn't hit it hard enough. So I hook myself behind the 9, and I try and kick out of it, and unfortunately I didn't run that out, so Tom, you beat me there. There you go. Congratulations. But I pick myself up and move on to the next layout, where his opponent starts off strong, but then elects to play safety on Tom. And while I admit it's a good safety, playing safe against Tom isn't very smart, because he kicks out of it. So knowing what I'm up against, I decide to go for the run out. I make the 4-ball in the side, setting myself up for the 5 in the corner. I try and draw it back so I get straight on the 6, and I miss my position because I was reaching with my tiny little arms. Now I gotta go up table, off the end rail, to come back down for the 7-ball. Now I got a pretty difficult shot. I gotta draw it back 2 rails onto the 8-ball in the corner. I didn't think I was gonna be able to pull this off, but I landed perfectly. It's still a little bit of a touchy shot, but I'm able to control the cue ball enough. Yeah, I'm getting a little closer to the rail than I'd like, but it's still a makeable 9-ball. Just like that, Tom Cruise, I'm back in it. Here, Tom Cruise fouls. Yeah, Tom Cruise, that's a foul. He hit the cue ball twice, that's how it moved forward like that, and then he made the 9. That's a 9-ball spotted with ball in hand for me. I forgot to set up that layout, but I'm gonna give it to me anyways. And here, Tom Cruise's opponent misses a 3-ball run out into the side pocket, even though he should have gone all the way down, which is what I do to make this run out as easy as possible. Go 6, 7, and now we're straight in for the 9. Gotta play better than that, Tom. Here, Tom Cruise is stuck behind 2 balls, then he jumps the ball, making the 9 off a combo. I'm not gonna lie, I can't jump the ball, so I'm just gonna chalk this one up as a loss for me. Way to go, Tom. And here is the final layout of the movie. It's Tom Cruise versus Paul Newman. Tom makes an easy 4 to set himself up for the 5 with a bank shot, and he misses it. But does he miss on purpose? Watch the movie to find out. I'm not gonna spoil it, even though the movie is like 40 years old at this point, so I don't know how much of a spoiler that is. I think I set up the balls here a little bit incorrectly, because instead of banking it, I go for the 5 in the side there, but I overshoot my position a little bit, give myself a tough angle on the 8, still make it, but I have to have a long shot on the 9-ball here. Let's see if I'm able to close this one out. Tom Cruise, I think you just met your match. So can I beat Vince in pool? Well, you know, I'm pretty happy with the way that I played. I completed a lot of those runouts. There was only a couple that I missed. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I think I could take him. But wait a minute. Vince is a hustler. He wants me to think this. I'm falling right into his trap. He just wants me to be so confident that I play him for money, and he steals all my money. You know what? No. Vince, you got me. I'm not playing this game. You got me. You can beat me at pool. Good for you. I'm done. Oh, wait, whoa. One second. All right? If I could beat Vince, that wasn't the question. The question was, can I beat Tom Cruise at pool? Oh, Tom, I'd beat your ass.